kids, Chi Chi here. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a live demo and review of the Krave Beauty Core Series.
Entrada.
Core Series is absolutely the perfect name for this because this is literally the bare minimum everyone should be doing when it comes to skincare. The Core Series consists of 3 products, starting off with the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. It retails for $16 and you get about 120 mLs worth of product. Then you have the Oh So Simple Water Cream that retails for $28 and that gives you about 80 mLs of product. And finally, you have the Beet Shield SPF with 50 mLs of product retailing for $20. Before I get into these products, I just have to commend and applaud Krave Beauty for their stance and their active posts about Black Lives Matter. They didn't just post it to their stories or just put up a black box and that was it. They had posts about black hair. They had posts about mental health. They had a post about colorism, and that's something even the Black community sometimes doesn't even want to acknowledge. So the fact that they were having the conversation, I was just like, they had an entire week of information and they shouted out other Black owned brands, Black creators. I was just like, wow, that's how you do it. Every brand should really just take a page from Krave Beauty. And then on top of that, we're not their highest customer base. I love the fact that they pulled back the curtain. They did the whole pull up, shut up. These are the people who are in our company. This is our customer base. And they gave the information before people had to ask for it. If I have to spend my money on a skincare brand that I'm not their highest customer base and they're repping for me that hard, and I see when I scroll on their Instagram, I see images of people who look like my family members, my friends, I was like, okay, this is what we doing. This is where we're going. Krave Beauty, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Just really thank you. You guys actually did better than a lot of brands. There's plenty of companies out here who have just profited off of the Black culture and did a piss poor job. You guys just took the cake. You really did. And sidebar, Black lives still do matter. Starting off with the Matcha Hemp Cleanser. This cleanser, what a girl. A little bit really goes a long way. It's a gel formula. If you don't like the smell of matcha, you're probably not gonna like this, but it isn't fragrant. It's just the natural smell of matcha. And it doesn't linger. It's not a terrible scent. I really love everything about this. It is so hydrating. I cannot get enough. Other than matcha and hemp, they also have vitamin B5, which is going to help soothe your skin. A little green tea, glycerin, things that really just hydrate and soothe the skin. Throughout the entire line, it's so soothing and just calming. The theme within this company is press reset on your skin, basically, and it truly is a reset. It just feels so nourishing. I'm running out of water, but it just feels so nourishing on the skin and doesn't feel dry even as you're working it into your skin. Just wanted to show you real quick. It doesn't like lather, it gets a little frothy. I only added water and you see, even I can get my neck, and I only use a dime size worth of product. Get into it. I'm just gonna do the rest of my routine up until the moisturizer part, but getting back to this cleanser, I can't use any other word other than soothing and hydrating. It just makes for such a lovely experience. I got a little leftover. I never once felt dry using this. It's just one of those products where you're just like, wow, this is like super good. And I thought it was a little bit of hype. I'm like, it can't be that good. Nope. It's that good. Out of all the cleansers I have tried, honestly, this is my favorite. Youth to the People was holding that top spot for a while, but once I tried this, I was like, game over. This one, it just does it for me. And then with the packaging, I just love how they break down everything, like when to use it. Just A1. Moving right along to the Oh So Simple water cream. I have low expectations for this because when you look at the ingredient list, it is literally 10 ingredients. I was low-key side-eyeing it. I was like, girl, this ain't gonna do nothing for me. I need something that is a little bit more luxurious. They proved me wrong. So it does come with this cute little spatula, and the reason why mine looks like this is because, yeah, your girl finished a whole jar. So it is a water cream. A little bit definitely does go a long way, and it feels so good as you apply it to your skin. It kind of just sinks in. It doesn't feel heavy. It's super lightweight. It doesn't have a smell to it. Even though this is a lightweight moisturizer, it doesn't leave my skin dry and wanting more. It doesn't leave me greasy. Even after a few minutes, just feels soft and supple and hydrated and moisturized, and I love it. I love this stuff to death. Clearly, some of the key ingredients, of course, it's a water cream, so water is the first ingredient on the list. It does have squalane? No, it's not squalene. Squalane. Squalane. It's an emollient. And they also have that oat extract, which is very soothing on the skin. However, that ingredient is a little bit further down on the list. If you have any issues with your skin, sensitivity, oily skin, dry skin, acne issues, regular acne, fungal acne, this is a phenomenal lightweight moisturizer. Some of y'all might be like, ooh, $28 for a moisturizer, girl, that's a bit steep. Hear me out. The Belif that I know and love is only 50 ml, and I believe it's around the same price range. This packaging actually looks smaller than the Belif. This one actually has more. I can't believe I'm saying this again, but this has actually replaced my Belif Aqua Bomb. And y'all know I love me some Belif. But also with Belif, in that Aqua Bomb, they do have denatured alcohol, and your girl is trying to get a lot more ingredient conscious and learning about what really works for my skin. And trust me, that still works. Okay, it still works for my skin. But if I can get that same feeling without the denatured alcohol and a whole lot less ingredients, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm a rock with this one. And finally, we have the Beet Shield. This is their SPF 50 PA++++. Off that, this is such a tiny little thing. I'm like, However, this is the perfect size to put in your purse and tote around with you. This is the product that got me started with Krave. I was looking for an SPF because at the beginning of the quarantine, I quickly realized that my SPF was breaking me out because I stopped using it because I was indoors. I was like, wow, my skin was really clearing up. And then I started putting on SPF and I started breaking out, and I was like, okay, we have our culprit. My friend Zia, who I always mention about skincare, she was like, maybe you should get a chemical SPF. And that was the end of the story. I ended up going head first into Korean sunscreens, and this one is really, really good. And do we have a white cast? No. Do we look like the purple people eaters? No. Oh, it gives you just such a luminous look. It's not super oily. This has a really good balance of matte and naturalness. They do say you can skip out on your primer. I'm not one of those girls. I like it because it's, number one, you don't see the cast, and you see I put on quite a bit. But it does have allotonin in it. I see that's on a rise, but it's known for its soothing properties. Of course, they have beet in it, and it does stuff. Listen, I'm not like super all inclined with the skincare. Now, there is one ingredient in here where it was like, hold the phone, what's going on here? Who invited her to the cookout? They included ethanol. My first reaction to it was like, alcohol, like screw face. And that's literally what they wrote in the description box. I was like, so is that you? They were like, alcohol? Yeah girl, we had to put this in here. And they have a whole thing on it. I'm gonna read you a piece of it. To stabilize the UV filter and act as a solvent to create a lightweight consistency. And they did not use it as a mattifying agent. I love the transparency of this whole company. It was like, listen, I know alcohol is bad, but this is how we used it. And you can't be mad at that. Formulations are super innovative right now. So in order to get some of the best qualities and functionality of the product, sometimes you gotta, you know, go into the little dark side. Sometimes you gotta be a little naughty. Even though I'm trying to avoid alcohol in my products, the fact that they were very open about it and it hasn't affected my skin, I'm not mad with. Reapplying this throughout the day, it does not give me a heavy feeling. It doesn't like add on to a white cast or a buildup of a white cast. I still look like me when I'm using this. Even through this whole quarantine, I've been pushing back this review, like pushing it back, because I was like, oh my God, my skin is breaking out. I'm trying to figure out what to use, what not to use. And I love the simplicity of this line because everyone should at least be cleansing their skin, moisturizing their skin, and protecting their skin with SPF. You look at a lot of these skincare channels and they have this beautiful skin, and we're not gonna act like my skin wasn't clear back when I did my Youth to the People review. So I had a setback, and that's okay. And I wanted to come on here and show like, yo, that sometimes you have setbacks and it's okay. It doesn't mean like my skin is terrible and I'm never going to get it back to where it was. It's going to just take a little bit of time. And that is also figuring out which products actually work and what don't work for you. Things happen and it's okay. Your skin is beautiful. Like, we just gotta, you know, figure it out. This is chess, guys, not checkers. We gotta really look at these pieces of the puzzle. And I really credit these products for just keeping it simple and being very soothing, very gentle on my skin. Hey, this is my skin. I'm got breakouts and texture, and I mean, it is what it is. I really do like Krave Beauty. They also have their supplemental line that includes their Great Barrier Relief Serum and their Hallelujah toner. They look amazing, but I do want to finish some of the products that I already recently purchased before I go and test their supplemental line. Krave Beauty is a great brand. I love what they stand for. They make phenomenal products. A lot of this stuff is recyclable. They're environmentally conscious. They woke. They're just a really great brand. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out some of my other vids, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay comfy, guys. Bye.